in Zimbabwe. How is it that they know the first song to get onto TV, right? And nothing in Zimbabwe. They don't even know who was there then, who was the first rap group, who was the first rap, but none of that information is there. This is hip hop, for instance. And all other genres have also got this gray zone where you can't really develop if you don't know where you're coming from, right? And then I think the last thing is more based on my first point again. Based more on like government policy and so on and so forth, and I do understand the hindrance it has. However, many cultures have progressed besides that. For instance, I'll go back to hip hop, because I know hip hop in America. Now, hip hop in America started from people essentially just mixing songs without the lyrics. And people decided to put their own lyrics on top. And people decided to dance to those things. And it became a culture in a neighborhood. It became so big that the government, that media could not ignore it. It had its own momentum. In a sense, they orchestrated their own conversation. Just like how Nigerians, when I remember Don Jazzy came for a short workshop, he said the same thing. He was like, we orchestrated our own thing. The system was messed up, but we said, no, this is how we want to do things. Because as you can see, everyone's listening to this. You will listen to us. Because at the end of the day, this is going to bring us money. Everyone. And people change when money is involved. So I feel it starts from us, not from them.
Talking about money, and money being involved, I've seen a lot of, I was speaking in terms of the context of hip hop, I've seen a lot of hip hop bands getting more mad over a kid who is coming from a background where there's a lot of money. I mean, this is quite interesting because the industry will not function as long as we do not have money. Money has to be there. Some of the artists that we know globally are not the most talented artists, but there's money that is put in them. There's money that runs the machine. So, quite interesting. Yeah.
Hi everyone. My name is Social Doctor. I'm a gospel artist. The issue, the first point is, I think, where to go from now. I think we need to invest much in upcoming artists. Because the issue is, I woke up today, I'm an artist, I go to a studio, I do my song, I do everything. Maybe I do 3 or 4 albums, no one knows me. Then on my 5th album, someone recognized me, then that song becomes a hit. Then that's when now you guys want to come and say, no, you don't do things this way. Already, that person will be bitter. There's a post, your post on upload Maxine, I'm sure, which was saying most my artists don't want to find attend my functions like this. The reason being is, it's just like mwana anorerwa ari a stepchild. And even akaona mari, there are certain things zvanoita because of the background yakakurira piri. So we want to focus on Obed Shari right now, after our limelight. But that's not the time where we need to focus with him. We really need to focus with him that time at Ugo. So that moment, there is a Shona Noti, as that you take, we need to invest much in upcoming artists, so that at the end of the day, when they blow up, they will be knowing even the next step. Just like the issue with the management. Most of the people, I actually wanted to ask this question: when does one need to have a manager or a handler? We believe when you blow, that's when we have what? A manager, which is actually the opposite. That's where we are losing the grip. Because by the time I blow up, I already have my own way I see things. So no matter how much you try to correct me, no matter how much you say no, so I think first things first. Let's invest much in the upcoming artists. Once the person is start partying at that level, let them have management and everything else. Thank you.
He's talking about investing in young artists. Do the young artists have a voice, or by young artists are struggling to get a voice? And which is the most widely consumed medium of communication for music in Zimbabwe is the radio. And young artists and new voices being heard on radio? The answer could be no. They have segments where young artists are played, but in the other programs they are not played. But when you say these things, I'll say this on record. Radio DJs and people from radio, they are angry. They get angry to hear this. But that's the reality. They have to change their culture because we still have old, grown-up people that find the need to overhype content from outside and forget the local artists. They will tell you the date of birth of Rihanna, where she grew up in kindergarten, but they will not tell you where Aisha grew up, that he grew up, in Zimbabwe. He went to this school, he did this and that. So, where's our narrative? Let's make it quick.
Yo, what's up? I go by the name of Six the Law. I'm a producer, artist, entrepreneur, and yeah. So pretty much, I want to build on the idea of the whole Zimbabwe narrative, that we have to understand our culture and portray that in our music and our art and our video. But if you watch stuff like Sway in the Morning, I'm pretty sure a lot of us watch that, and you look at Nasty C's interview, right? Nasty C is pretty much that suburban kid, middle class. He doesn't really, he was actually shocked about, like, yo, I didn't experience racism when I was in South Africa, because it's not his story. So even in the Zimbabwe narrative, definitely there are those who can talk about, yes, I come from this certain place, I have as you're saying, Zimbabwean attire and all that, but then the narrative is different because they're private school kids who don't know much about their, the heritage. And I'm not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'm just saying that's the reality. And they can rap their asses off, or they can make amazing music. And we can't exclude them from the Zimbabwe narrative, or even if it's Nigerian narrative. My mom's Nigerian, my dad's Zimbabwe. You see, I grew up listening to Afro beats even before I started, making music. So in my narrative, I can make an Afrobeat song for me, it's authentic to me. You can't say because I'm making an Afrobeat song, I'm less Zimbabwe, because part of my story is actually that. So I think if we encompass everyone who's coming from, whether you're from north of Samoa, south Samoa, all that stuff, but music has different shades. There's different shades of Zimbabwe. And just someone was saying that some people are popping without even going on radio and stuff. I think it's Mumati was actually saying that. Some people are popping because they understand the concept of a core following, right? That's how Tyler, the creator, has a bigger album than a DJ Khaled. You see, when you understand your core, you don't have to pander to all these systems, just as Maniac was saying. You don't have to pander to the systems because all you know is how do I communicate to my core, how do I monetize my engagement with my core. So I feel a lot of artists don't understand their core. They just okay, I have 3 listeners on SoundCloud, I have 50 on Audio Mac, I've got this number on Spotify. But then if you bring them together and build them into a tribe, I think you can now capitalize off of that and now know that, okay, if I'm going to this city, I've got this number of fans, so the merch has to be like this, the campaign's like this, then you understand how to talk to them. Another thing I wanted to talk about was I have this initiative called the Sixth League, right? And pretty much what happens is it's almost like rhythm culture from dancehall, where I provide a beat, then we have a bunch of rappers, they come through, they make their tracks, and then we compile that into a mixtape. Then the artists with the most popular songs based off social media and engagement and stuff like that, we invite them to do a cypher video, right? So we're now on our 3rd volume. So now the first volume, I actually hit up radio stations. I did a proper press release. I was like, this is what I'm trying to do. This is the vision. This is where we're trying to take it. I need your support to build this thing up. And I got no responses, and it was confusing to me. Okay, I'm sending you the fix this information, I know it like off the fix, the fix, this information, and then this is stuff that actually builds a culture, because a lot of artists can't afford recording studios and stuff like that. So for a way less fee, you get an opportunity to showcase your talent and be potentially part of the cypher video, right? And build a community, because actually we have a WhatsApp group where the artists actually end up collaborating amongst themselves. They actually end up doing their own thing. So I feel like if people are going to claim that, Zim hip hop needs to grow and stuff like that, and the people who are in positions to help are not having their pulse on the culture, then I have to agree with what Michael was saying, that I can't have faith in the system, but then that's just for now. Maybe as it evolves, it will become better. Thank you.
Just to what I said, why I'm hitting so hard when it comes to the issue of media and the mainstream media platforms that we have, despite having digital platforms, is because look at the history of South African hip hop. Zimbabwe one time was actually ahead, right? But when did we lose it? Check how consistent South Africa has developed their own hip hop scene. From Motswako, everything. Look at how much we consume the Hype magazine. We were religious about the Hype magazine, buying it. And if you check in the old Hype magazines, you see some of the stars that we see today. Look at Hectic 99, look at Shizney's, look at all those programs. If you ask anybody here about Izolo, Muvango, what's that one? All these soapies, we know them, right? Generations and so forth, right? So it all evolves around what kind of media content do we consume. If you go outside there, there's somebody selling CDs, and when they're selling these CDs, where does the money go to? So if they're on the street every day selling CDs, what that says to me is that there's business. There's actually people that are interested in buying that music. So what we simply don't have are structures and infrastructure that make sure that people are able to consume that content, but also policies that deter people that eat off content that is not originally theirs. But as long as nobody is making a voice, but in Parliament we have, I know of at least 5 entertainers that are in Parliament. We have an MP who owns grammar music. We have an MP who was a former DJ. We have an MP who's a musician, Joshua Sako. There's Elias Musakwa. There's a couple of them. And my hope and prayer is that they get this message and they're able to take the conversation the same way that other views that relate to ICT, that relate to child abuse and other things are also debated. Right? But the most important thing is, when this conversation is done, what's next? We meet again when you have the same conversation. Are we not going to get tired of talking? We'll be talking until 2030 and we'll be here. So the next person.
Magadi, ini andizo salad. Ndikuno uketo. Ndotaura neshona cheche. Ndonzi laziti. Vanoti ndiri controversial zvakanyanyisa sei. But ndakataura chidai so ini am against nyaya yezimura. Andidi. Ndiri nemba futi yekupi yekuzimura ikoko. Zimura ngachibve chibhaudi chacho. Sei ndokudaro. Recently, vacho varikutungamira zimura vanogara mageneral meetings pese. Just imagine, vanopiwa maUS handiti 150 kana 250. But when it comes to my artist, maartist anopiwa mabhodi. Kutaura chokwadi inini zvechizimura ichichi handitoda kutombozvidzwa, inodi bohwa bhodhiyo. Nechito zvakafanira kuti patiri munomu, like right now, handiti kotatogotanga redu. Handiti ngatikotanga redu munomu. Wotikora pachikoti zimura ZVC yazodai. Ngakoudzai something. I think that was in 2005. Ndakareleasa masongs emumwe artist. And then vataenda kuradios. Vatatopa DJ mari, handiti kutaura zvakaiti. Apiwa shaki DJ varakagaridza chi. Saka ini handisi munhu anotenderera. Ndakamufonera bhandasaka naye bhandamurova. Handiti kutaura zvakaiti handiti tamurova DJ handiti vandasungiswa handiti ndasungiswa radio handika mwana DJ akazodzingwa basa zvikanzi akatonyoresa vanhu vavo nyaya tikandoti maartist atizive kuti we are supposed to pay those guys handiti munhu ngaaridze music ndobasa rake handiti and ndokubazoitekwe issue takambosheedzwa semaproducer takawanda tikana madj takawanda mukasheedzwa madj kana poet ndakwana vaisa vaenda kubata madj ava ndimunyengerere because yantu vanogoridza music vanhu vakagara vakawanda so ndakamusunga badadaisokati imi mamurani industry madj ask the producers tisinogadzira zvinhu izvi chinhu ndechedu chinhu you are supposed to play the music and then vanobvaita se vachazha music leta music yakawanda iri kumuraiwa nemadj kune vanhu vobvo vari kugona kana muno mune maartist vanosokati vamamuridzwa parejoka hapana zviripo apa unaridochidza sekuti luluna vana vanodzidza chi vakagara vana vanodzidza chi vakagara adii pasara chichopedzera chauraiso vanhu ini ndosana kuti nemaconference adii ndakazodzira mumwe munhu zvikanzi waiserusedza nemaconference ndikati whatever zvikanzi I remember there's this guy from Muziashi, no one knows who said that now. Zvikanzi lasakakusedza newe because haurikoni masongo elula. And what? Sometimes nechisekera kuti mastreets munhu akunetsa adii but beg hauna beg vai munhu after ipapo waira murodhi but beg chi hapana saka chandawa kutenda kunoti I just want to thank you God nezvo vakagara kumberi kuti at least aonova manoshawa music online adii maartist akawanda vanoda kuita kakuzvipiga stereo kuti vane zvavari kuziva vari kuita zvinhu zvakawanda adii netiri kuziyana nazi tiri pasocial media we know everything but chokwadi chokuti vanhu vari kukwangwata kuendwa adika vanhu vari kukwangwata hapana chatiri kuziya ndosaka mwaisa kuti ationa kuno adii ndodabva tagara muno kuchimbodzwa namasha vachitaura kuti dzidzo something so I want to thank you guys.
Next is only 15 minutes, so don't promote the dance generation.
You know, first, I just want you to notice something that I noticed. There are so few women, eh? Well done, ladies. Well done. I'm not a feminist, by the way. But look, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother. Let me get a bit emotional. I love music. When my parents divorced, I was 10. Nagare was music. Shalama on Soul Train and disco. In the 80s, locally, at Avana, Verambuena, in such groups, the Four Brothers, and so on. Internationally, I listen to people like Lionel Richie, Sade, Shaka Khan, sorry, later. So I love music. It healed me. You know, it took away pain. God used it to take away pain, to give me hope. It's one time when things were really bad and I didn't understand what love was. It was music that inspired me. So, ndinotanga nokumbira kuti ma-artist tibatsireiwo nokunyora inspirational music. Music inoorera inokudza yokuti I can safely dance with my granddaughter and my youngest daughter too. Muronizwisisa. So that I'm not just stuck with gospel music. My favorite artist is locally is Pastor G. You know, I can listen to him the whole day because his music inspires me, it grows me as I'm listening to it, it builds me up. So, ndikukumbirawo pana kuti ndizongoti tiri kuona tiri kuteerera mataura zvaenzo aisha undiregerero. But honestly speaking, there's no I can listen to Magate or watch his video. Ndine vana vangu, ndine murume wangu. I'm not saying kuti ngazvirekere kuitwa, but I'm just saying expand the horizon so that someone like me enjoys listening to you. My sources outside the music, I need to shout out. My name is Wisdom. Then thank you all of you. I've written a book called Dare. Okay? What you're doing is daring. Okay? And you've got to continue daring. You have to dare to understand your identity. By the way, I don't quite agree that speaking in English is not me, it's not Zimbabwe. Okay? So people at one time, here and there, they tell me, your accent, you sound American. No, I've never been to America. I've been to Europe, here and there. But I own how I speak. I am who I am because of background. Because of the people who taught me, okay? From primary to secondary school. I don't try to be like somebody else. Speaking the way I'm speaking right now, be it English or Shona, I am being me, I own it. I own my look. I own how I dress. Whether I'm wearing jeans, whether I'm wearing a Nigerian attire. However, I encourage that let us find our own identity as far as clothes are concerned and so, our culture. God created culture. There's nothing wrong with culture. What is wrong is people and how they'll end up twisting culture and tradition. Zimbabwe. Vanomona is an artist. Sezvavakamusika kuti ave. Aimbe sezvavakamusika kuti aimbe. Aimbe zvavakamuti aimbe sei aimbe. Aridze madziro anofanira semuZimbabwe. So just to say thank you so much. Keep daring, keep going, keep having this conversation, and God bless you.
Wow, that's so fun. Thank you so much for
Hi guys, I'm Red, coming from Spinalong. It's back.
Oh, nice.
Spinalong is back. This is why I've been biting my tongue. This whole session. All I want to say is, we all have different functions. All of us. We are all different body parts. We just need to make the human, the industry that we are all here to discuss, its stay or not. So it's not about who's doing what or how it's being done. It's all about us coming together, putting the foot on the ankle, the knee, on the hip. You know what I mean? We just need to connect your embassy with our artists, and Blacks Day comes and shoots the video. We get the radio DJs to then play it. By the end of 6 months, we will be able to host a festival. If all of this is done. It doesn't take $300,000 or 80 million people. It takes all of us to just vote on.
Talking about voting, before I go to next, but my hope and prayer is that one day we find a common rallying point that we as creatives can rally behind. Not cheap politicking, but walking the talk. A rallying point that we all feel part of, and we start shaping our own narrative, start building our own thing. And we don't wait, because I tell you, we can wait forever, and nothing will ever happen. I think we have to start doing, and the conversation, we have to start working the conversation, because I think we've been talking. I tell you, do you know that people that are getting paid to just be on weight, they are there every day. And I ask myself, do we ever get tired? As long as we're not doing any action that complements the talk, it's continuous talk. Okay, again, what's going on with the and
Hi, my name is. I don't do this thing so much of talking in front of people. I'm actually I get very nervous. So, I wasn't going to say anything until he stood up and said something that's at the back of my mind for a long time, which is unity. See what happens when you don't unite is your struggle becomes too personal, and then you become bitter. When you see him progressing and not you. And then you're the first person on Facebook saying, the video is not so nice, the song is not so nice. It is nice. The rot is inside of you because you don't want to work with other people. And so we need to get together, work together, know that we are all different parts of the same machine. I cannot exist without you, that's why I came. Supposed to be on a date, by the way. So I came just to listen to, because I haven't worked with anyone here, but I've worked with other people all the way in Nigeria, Tanzania, and everything. But why can't I have a video with Master there or any other people here when we are together? We are the same country, we're the same city. And I've noticed that people like Wasafi, I've been with Wasafi, worked at the studio, they're so united. It's a mafia approach. If a song has been done, or a video has been done, the whole level gets on that one song, and they push it with all their might in terms of their numbers on social media and on TV appearances and everything. That way it becomes the next biggest thing. We've been trying to do the same thing in military attachment. One song is done, and everyone just gets on it, we push it. So that's unity works in so many levels, from the creation process of the music. Allow someone to come and say, dude, I don't think that line is, will work for this song. Try to improve it here and there, right? Or if you're making a beat, allow someone to say, this instrument, I don't think it will work. And, make it a wholesome process. Don't be, that's the Shona word that I learned. Umbibi kills a lot of things. So let's collaborate, let's create together. Let's not be bitter of each other. That doesn't get us anywhere. In fact, it kills everything. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you so much. I'll try and give everybody. Maybe if we make it like 1 minute, because it's only 2 minutes.
Okay, I'm called, my name is Nathan Amswajo, the Mangombe now. Diri Dr. Anishwana, and I'm going to be quick because I'm hoping kuti on this Nyaye Kuti way forward. I think a lot of us in Nyaye Kuti Let's Network, and I'm in complete agreement with that. I'm not an artist. I've got a child, so maybe I'm not going to. But what I'm big on is on a certain campaign, which is against child abuse, etc., etc. So the music industry, I think, can talk about it either build or break our society. And I would definitely want to be on board with this kind of network. So in terms of putting a way forward, and practically, maybe it's just if you start a WhatsApp group where you please add me, and anybody else wants to be added who wants unity. Talk about our pub. And then when I talk about pub, to talk about our concept of community members, and this, but I just wait my different areas are all like, that's what I think, yeah.
Just to add my voice on that, so that I have a bit of privilege. I look at what happened with the AAG, the Affirmative Action Group. If you look at the generation of Philip Chiangwa, Peter Pamire, Kip Goza, what they did is that they came together as young people and said, look, we need to start pushing young entrepreneurs, black entrepreneurs. And they did that. Right? And we actually have names, the likes of Chamichuans and others, that have managed to benefit from that. And if you look at in Limpopo, across Limpopo in South Africa, with the BEE program, this is what they did. They took an affirmative action project, BEE, yes, it has issues, but there are people that you can actually pick out that benefited from such an initiative. And would it be too much to an imagination on us to say, look, we as young people, why don't we come together, form something that can actually be heard? Because if I go to a minister today, he will not listen to me, or she will not listen to me. If Tanya goes to a government department today, they will not be listened to, right? If you go to censorship, they will make you pay a lot of money. Ask me, I just did a festival this weekend. I paid a whole lot of money, $1,000 censorship, $2,000 immigration, and you go also to Zimbabwe. Somebody said, Kunza Motors is very easy than Kunza an artist, right? And we still need to learn, we still need to benefit, and I know that the government is running with a policy open for business. And I think we as artists, we need to also get into that mode. But somehow we need to be a critical mass that can be listened to. Otherwise, we're just talking our small corners and our small WhatsApp groups. And you know how it happens with WhatsApp and stuff. But if today we make a resolution and say, maybe, it's not me, even somebody else says, look, I think let's take this action and form an association or a grouping of some sort. so that ultimately whatever that we want to work towards, we're going to do it alone. In South Africa, they have RISA, they have SAMRO, they have so many other bodies, the music and the arts and business, whatever. And if you look at these institutions, they really work. RISA does some part. SAMRO does some part. The National Arts Council does some part. And the checks to balances. But if you ask, we've spoken about Zimura, it's not only Zimura. National Arts Council, where are they? Right. The Ministry of Arts, where are they and who's there? Right. But we are not fighting anyone. I think it's all about engagement in our approach and how we engage the authorities. We need to work with the government. We need to work with corporate sector. We need to work with individuals, with artists, promoters, and so forth.
All right. So my government name is Fango Murombo, and some know me as Mupabe Chule. I'm a performing artist that do spoken word and music. So it's kind of hypocritical speaking this because my father actually worked at Grammar Records. He was named was Alex Murombo, and if I talk to him about music distribution now, just knowing how to distribute music, he doesn't know. Because Grammar Records died for one thing. The time was changing, it was evolving. That's the same way Sony died, that's the same way Nokia died. We were going from streaming platform to number one body controlling that was radio. So when Grammar Records, because Zimbabwe, we were born in a system that is very dependent on political. That's why South Africa was able to go on, because it doesn't have a dependency system. So when Grammar Records sneezed and the whole industry catch the cold. So that is what basically what happened. But anyway, I want to talk about, like, as an industry, we need to build a value system. A value system based on us artists. We have to have our certain values that we depend on, that we depend on without depending on the corporate first. We should give the corporate power. The corporate shouldn't give us power. I know many artists right here. We can get inside a group, right? So it's not any club with me as public, but we've never made it. Not to get a project. There's so many projects we can do to build on. There are chicken projects. The same money we used to buy alcohol, we can use it to buy something else. Like can work on. Then the corporate there's no way to tell us, because the corporate needs us. We might say there's no industry, but our country contributes a lot to the GDP. Talk about the drinks, Carlin, Econet, all of them, they use artists. We talk about Haifa, Shogo, all of them use artists, but the local artists get the list because they know we don't have power, we're desperate. So we need a value system. We need to have an entrepreneurship mindset. Like, we will be the one that are producing, we will be the one we have a business mindset first. Then we can go to the corporate side. Jay-Z would not have been a billionaire if he had signed deals. Labels rejected him and he decided to make his own. Yeah. That's when we talk about politics. Now we've been talking so much about that. We have a bad political system. Jamaica is one of the poorest nations in the Caribbean islands in the world, but it contributes 5% to its GDP. 5% to its GDP. The biggest the most influential African musician, Fela Kuti, was against the Nigerian regime. He had to create his own republic. Right now, the Nigerian music is blown. There wouldn't be no whiskey if it wasn't for Fela Kuti. But he was against the Nigerian regime. Congo is the poorest nation in the world, but they have a big rumba. They have a big rumba industry. All our phones, there's a mineral called coltan. It's mined in Congo. But the rumba industry makes more money than the mineral that makes the iPhone. It makes more money than the mineral that makes the iPhone. So you see, if we have a value system of that, not only before we create a music industry, we need to create a music culture. Yes, that creates a certain value in the industry. Thank you.
We've spoken passionately about creating an ecosystem, a culture, a value system where everybody makes money. But here's the thing. Zukazi artist yako studio kokati, production yake or management yake jakati. We've seen what the kind of responses that people make. I've seen that quite a lot. Because everybody assumes that it's 100% what the artist makes that they have to retain. But look at what South Africa did. Look at an example of Kalawa Jesu. Right? Those two guys teamed up to create Kalawa Jesu, which is one of the biggest labels in Africa. But it all started from Kwaito. They were borrowing sounds from Michigan, they were borrowing sounds from Europe. techno music and they create their own genre. They started fusing with local stuff. And look where they are today. Benson Juma, we know how much she got from that Black Wakanda team, right? I would imagine, I would dream one day to see Q Sport becoming a vibrant music staple where there's marketing, there's distribution. It's no longer just one room, but there is somebody who does distribution, somebody who does marketing, somebody who does production, somebody who does the A&R. I think also our mindset, we have to shift our mindset before we shift the pieces on the ground. How do we think? How do we function? What do we envision? Are we content with my pickups, our in our Dogazia? So we have, I think, about 4 minutes.
All right, my name is Terry, Dream Station and Motswako Brai Lounge. I just wanted to give really an opportunity for any artists, people who want to do functions. There's always a platform to do. A few people I saw here who did functions there, and they can actually earn money. They can bring in their people there. That's all.
Great. Talking about functions, talking about events, how many venues do we have? Some of the venues have been turned into churches. Some of the venues and communities have been overtaken by politicians and churches. How many still have access to an audience in the community? You have to come to Harare for you to be able to access an audience. You have to be in the capital. If you do something in the community, it's a struggle, right? So we have to find a way to engage also the local municipalities so that we reclaim some of these places, and then young people are able to access, because right now our youngsters are spending time on mobile devices only, but there is space for recreational purposes. How many venues do we have in Harare? We saw Zimbabwe Islam last 2 weeks ago. He struggled with a venue to let people in, and he lost out. But ultimately, the artists needed to be paid. One project could have potentially died, or possibly has already died, Madirano, which had grown so much. But how do we develop those platforms? As long as we don't have venues that are not that are tailor-made to contain an audience, that are made in a way that you can actually do ticketing and be able to get your revenue. You know, so these are all systems. Somebody has to get into security, provision of security services. Somebody has to get into marketing and PR. Somebody has to get into transport, but complementing what is happening in the music industry. If you see also, this is how it functions. But here in Zimbabwe, we love to do everything on our own. Yeah. I'm the producer, I'm the artist, I'm the hype, and I appear in the music videos too. You know, we're having the old PDG syndrome, but PDG outgrew that and developed something. You know, he stopped appearing in videos. He stopped. Now he's there behind. He's now one of the richest entrepreneurs in music. Oh.
Yeah, Magadism. Ndinonzi Tinashi. Ndinoridza neband rinonzi Gwevit. Ndinoridza neband rinonzi Gwevit. And probably you don't know Gwevit mese, but you know a song yakaitwa neGwevit. Inonzi Vunze. But you don't know what. Why? It's because of the media. They play the song on the TV every day. But for radio, they have the CDs, they don't make it. To the extent in which you get people asking you, where can we find the song? Why are you so underrated? It's because what we think is those guys who are already there, they should stay there. Those who are down there, they should stay there. But what I believe is, music is not just the sound we are producing. I have a privilege to learn ethnomusicology. Miriam said, music is culture, and we have to live music. So what we did is, instead of making noise in the music, because of having the brain, it's changed. We did a album about the time. Then we developed this bracelet. But I did it to my surprise, like I saw change, but still respond. Upon I'm work only one person from America asked me, then they ordered these things. At the end of this month, we are going to export to America. It's part of music. So, it's a way for people to come with it. Because of the when it's what can we do as artists with this stimulus? Are we developing ourselves?
Are we learning? Are we reading? Because most of us we think with like a musician, an artist, this stuff. And I believe with most of the musicians they are intelligent. But because to limit don't use to follow one of it like but we have some things which can make us have a little bit now. We don't go around looking for people with it without literature venue. Why? Because you are now over the talk about that. After that, there was always but you are not going to I mean, go and play there, but listen up to me. Many of you in the connection, but there are people who are out there who are talented, who are very good. But because they don't know anyone, like I said.
Thank you so much. I would like to thank Mr. Plot for creating such a great initiative, especially the Earground. You are such an inspiration to the arts industry. So it happened that sometime in 2015, I created an initiative that is called York Festival, a festival for social change. And sometime last year, we conducted the festival. Sometime last year, we then conducted the first edition of York Festival. It's something that is going to take place annually at Long Plaza. So whilst myself and my team was busy creating the program for the York Festival 2019, which is scheduled from the 24th to the 27th of October, inspired by Earground, we then created this kind of this main stage, a big main stage, where a lot of big artists are expected to come and participate. But I actually started to think, Mr. Plot is really pushing this agenda for these artists who are still at the backyard of our society. And I told my team that why not at our main stage, create it for those who are still at the backyard. Then mostly artists are at the backyard. We just expect to make the stage that's why not also put more energy, having big screens, having lucrative PA system, and make sure that all these artists who are at the backyard. So day one is going to be focusing more on artist day hip hop. Those who want to come and perform, they are actually free to come. Day two is going to be more on the Afrofusion. Then day three is Zimbabwe. Day four is going to be gospel group. And I'm actually happy about the topics that we are having here. On the event, I also took it to invite some of the ministers, like from the Ministry of Arts, the ministers themselves, and the Ministry of Information, of the Finance and Economy, to come on similar panel discussions. So I'm sure you will be having many burning questions to ask them direct. So you're also shall free to come at the York Festival for Social Change. Thank you so much.
Okay, my name is Patience Gumbo. I'm a gospel artist and I write poetry. What I wanted to say was mainly the segment Together with Eyes. So I cannot do anything on my own unless I talk to Chilo because she's into something that I am going to benefit. So as long as we are artists and we do not interact with each other, we are not going anywhere. So the more we interact with each other, the more we can do more. And also I wanted to say that we should stop being crybabies. And what he was saying, try to look for opportunities to actually grow yourself. And the skills, I was quite fascinated by Edith Wontonga. She graduated just a few months back, degree in musicology. So it's actually our own passion that should push us through to where we want to go. So if we just stay, we're not doing anything, and we don't grow our skill, we will not go anywhere. So I think it is our duty to actually do that and push ourselves. And to Claude Marco, I'm very grateful with these programs. And I think we need more platforms to actually teach the artists, because sometimes you'll find that we don't really know much. So the more these programs are done, the better we learn. And obviously the ones who are interested to learn will obviously come. So I want to encourage youth artists to continue to be having this passion and continue to do the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Our last comment from Martha.
Hi everyone, my name is Martha. I'm an Afrofusion artist. But when people see me, they think I'm a jazz singer. I guess it's a normal thing, I guess. In Zimbabwe, but I just wanted to encourage everyone here that
let us be consistent. Kuti tiwanikwe chinhu chichimhanya. Kana vazotibata vanotibata, but tagara tiri murodi. Let us not wait kuti maopportunity achazouya andichazowana manager zvinhu zvozochinja. Zvinhu ndiwe unotozvichinja ndiwe. Tanga iwewe kumhanyisa zvinhu maprojects aunenge uchiita. Just be consistent and keep the passion. Don't stop for nothing. Vanhu vari successful muupenyu ka havazi kuti vanogona vanozivisisa stereki. Vangori consistent chete, ende tikangobata ichocho ka tinokwanisa kusvika kure. Neimwe nyaya inoda kubata ndeyekuti tinofana kucollaborate. Ende kwete kungocollaborata zvekuti ini ndinoimba saka ndakutsvaga munhu anoimba. Kucollaborata across the board. Tine art forms akasiyana. I once did a collaboration with my friend here, Philo. Then I knew him as an EDM producer, electro dance music. And remember, I'm an Afro-fusion, Afro-jazz artist, and collaborated with djembe monks from Bulawayo, their tribal house group. What can come out of that? Amazing things, as long as we try and break barriers and break boundaries. I think we can reach far and we can go places that can have international similar to what when we go to Zimbabwe, Magawa City, that's
Thank you. Not interesting because I got to know Masa from that collaboration. I saw them perform at Shoko Festival with Baseless Philo as well as djembe monks. So I'll give 30 seconds. You want to say something? Okay, 30 seconds to you, and then we'll go to our panel, and then we close the conversation.
Hello guys, okay, my name is DJ Christian Chomuguza. I have an award in 19 shows that I do every year. I've got a company called Beard. I was producer of a part of the concert. I do a lot of stuff, marketing, etc. I'm also brand manager for iShine. Saka, promotion piece of it and I'm still watching. My mood's amazing. So also with the brand called Misfit. But anyway, just to pick up from what I've learned on my journey to where I've become, was bhazi panogara kushongedza kune mabhazi akawanda. So bhazi ukarimirira ndisvike panogara ini ringe razara. So the only way I can be able to get a seat in the bus is if I go and at least ndorimirira pazinenge za2. Because ndikarimirira pazinenge za1 ringe razara. So what that has taught me in life is, if I'm waiting for people to come to me, I'm making the dumbest mistake. Rather, let me go there. So where I've got to here was not by anyone opening a door for me. Literally, you can ask Tanya, I approached her to the executive assistant Wanipa to Etakura. You know, to actually get all these connections that I managed to get here was not by anyone saying, bro, we got an opportunity for you. No, I literally had to go and say, Wangu, drop over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, use a picture. All of this that I managed to get, carrots, fantasy condoms, all those deals have never come to me by me going like, they literally never came to me. But I literally had to go to them and say, this is what I can do. So I believe that artists should not be waiting for people to come to them, but actually to go to them and say, this is what I can offer. We do college culture at Club Connect every month. There's never been a day that the club came to us. We literally go to them and say, yo, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artists. Per artist, and set out to run. But don't follow that one. We're going to give it percentage and it. Give it say, I don't know. I literally had nobody opening doors for me, but people I had to go and say, this is what I can do. So for artists to grow, they don't need to wait for nobody. They gotta go and grind, get those opportunities. That's what I can say.
Thank you so much. And interesting, one thing that we didn't mention, but it's a topic for another day. You spoke about awards. I hope and pray that we're going to find a bit of integrity in our awards in Zimbabwe, because they play a very pivotal role. Artists need awards not because they want to be awarded for the work that they're doing, but it's a stimulant, it's important. But as long as we host awards, award our friends, or award ourselves, and they have a system that is not clear, then we are feeling corruption. So I think with those words, I will just close in 30 seconds each, and then we end the conversation. I think it's been an awesome conversation. I hope the conversation is going to continue, not necessarily with me, but even with you guys. And the US Embassy is open for such a platform. B2C is open for you guys to come and have conversations here and develop something. So closing remarks, 30 seconds each.
Thank you, Plot. Thank you, guys. It's been interesting, good conversation. Just my final remarks. It's a bit sad sometimes when we then engage, because for me, the main problem that I've been having, which has made me stop some of the things that I do, is that artists eventually go to a very personal level and talk about me eating Mariangu Moome. If we're going to build this industry, we have to start looking at it differently. We have to unite. My artists in Zimbabwe will unite. Not unity, let's unite, but we have to have unity of purpose. Otherwise, it's not going to work. We can say we want to bypass the government, we want to do this. Guys, Tough my head, just looking at it, I'm showing you a document and saying, oh, I've got that document. It's a whole report that the South African government did on the entertainment industry. So we can say, no, the government, let's bypass them. We need them also to come to the party. So for me, let's keep working, guys. But in terms of associations that represent us, I think we just need to start getting together as artists, form new associations, and force them to listen to us.
Right. I think, basing on all that we discussed, I think the key thing that we all need to appreciate and start from building on going forward is let's respect the value chain. Let's respect the process that makes music. Let's respect what makes an artist. We've got verse. If I don't respect him as a producer, I don't respect music. I've got master. If I don't respect as an artist, I don't respect music. So all of us, like what Lazi said, I applaud him, sorry to say, but because he sort of like didn't appreciate the value chain that he created, because he got paid and he didn't do what he was supposed to do. So let's all respect the value chain from the ground and up. The moment we do that, we are good to go.
I think my closing remarks are a motto or a statement I live by. And because we have identified the vision, we have dared to dream. That's important. Now we have to become as the vision dictates. So if you have to step up, if you have to go that extra mile, do it. It's not chema, become as is required. When I dared to come back home to make my cultural dream happen, I sacrificed a lot. Relationships, friends, my family is based abroad. I started smoking, I started drinking, the stress of being in Zim is back. But the journey, I'm still on it, and I know I'm still Shiga Papa will all be worth it. No one has given me a handout. Nobody. I've had to make answers myself. And Bangpasha we fall, but guess what? We're falling forward. When I've been forced to collaborate now, I respect collaborations because Tine Patino Shikate Tino Guma. I was even saying to her, even with artists, I was saying, Wango, I love your voice, but I know it can be better. I'm not saying I'll go to Queen, but I appreciate the value of a vocal coach to help you understand your instrument, to improve a final product. So that's what I would just say, to embrace the journey to become as we are dared to dream. That's all I'll say.
Alright, so first of all, please get the book. Dare, everybody. It's a very good book right there. I want to thank my mom mom for being here, because she's been a major driver into what I'm doing, and she's really believed in me. She may not even know what extent, but it's important that we also engage our elders so that they understand where we are coming from. When we are talking about culture, we're not saying kuti beats express yourself in whichever capacity, but know your background, know who you are, know your cultures and your traditions. And the other thing is, I think we're basically saying, let's work together. That's all we are saying. So if you're willing to work with me, come, let's do it. By the way, all of you are going to work with me by virtue of you being here, whether you like it or not. I'm just putting it out there. Because that is what we came here to do. And I'm going to ask Plot and the US Embassy, if we can do this again, I don't mind hosting another one like this, so that we can continue these discussions, because they are very fundamental and they are very serious.
And also see where we have gotten to.
Yes, and I concur with Auntie that if you are really serious about this, you will come. And if you're really serious about this, we're going to start creating something now. So basically that's that. See me after this. Thank you so much.
Okay. You sound like a teacher, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I wanted to say is, that there is actually a tracking system for radio plays. I forgot to mention it. You can actually check how much times your song has been played already. It's very transparent. But the thing is, Zimura's money that they are receiving now is for 2050.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that we need to deal with, all right? But then, what do I have to say? It is my idea. So I'm open. I want to work. I'm hungry. I want to change the narrative. Artists. We can make it. We've got the whole world to conquer. Let's conquer it and let's make money in the process, and let's be business people. I think that's it.
Wow. Thank you so much to our panelists. Thanks Marsha, thanks Kafuma, thanks Tanya, thanks Rita, thanks Levi. It really means a lot. If you ask these guys, I had to speak to them yesterday to be on this panel, because I got overwhelmed despite having confirmed this a month ago. But they took their time, because this is a very important topic, this is a very important issue and an area. And please, let's support each other. Let's share a post or something. It starts from there, and share even business for someone, especially those that have good reputation. Good sound engineer, talk to Philo. Oh, you want a good venue? Talk to someone who's there. Distribution music. Talk to Ray. She does catering. She does like hospitality. She's from the hospitality. I think we all do more than just music. Yeah. And if we bring some of these facets into what we are doing, we definitely going to create an industry. Because that's how we do. That's how we put it. That's how we build an industry. And so once we know because when we pick up a team, we will negotiate with what are didn't tell things. No, that's Padarani. Isn't it a Padarao? So that testimony doesn't later marry, no. We're all making money. But if we're only going to support my businesses, are established to be okay. Actually, the grant of Bakukopa money, yeah, in order. But in Kosha, I got this is not 30% with to be treated. Even when they're getting new results, but you want billion money. Because look, this is the mentality. As long as it's being done by a black person, we think, there's a fake guy, there's a fake. But we have to change our narrative, we have to start believing ourselves. I tell you, like, Nasi, 1,000 are still in Zimbabwe up. Space. When Don't Just became which was a good thing, we saw how many numbers converged at Joiner City. Now, as somebody there, you see what will happen. People will be like, Why? Because we don't believe in ourselves. But knowledge, what that guy said, it's so profound. I'm like, wow. What all these guys said, what all of you said is so profound, and I think we all relate something. And without talking too much, I love to talk. It gets me in trouble a lot. Most of the times I talk online, but I don't mind. I'm not intimidated, and I have no apology, except when I overstep some boundaries. But most of the times, I mean what I say. And thank you so much to the US Embassy for creating this platform, and to B2C for the space, and to all of you. You are special, because 10 years from now, we'll look back, we'll be older. We'll be like, wow, okay, this is where we are. We've built something that possibly the previous generation and system failed to build. They made great music, but their story remains untold. It's all hearsay. That is only my record. Studio, I'm still lighting because these are all hearsay. They are our stories. But as long as we document our stories through video, photography, writing, music, producing, making quality content. Thank you so much. Let's stay in touch, let's connect. I don't know how we're going to connect with the database for everyone who's here. I have no idea. The idea was just to have a conversation. Okay, I'll create a WhatsApp group provisionally, and I hope it works, because the times I see people so. But I have the contacts. I'll create a WhatsApp group, and if anyone is uncomfortable, just advise. If anyone wants to join who's not here, also advise. Thank you so much to our engineer, Tao Chisam, sorry for the battery, and to the media team, and Panashe, everybody who has captured this whole event. One love. Travel safe.